The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was hearing it.
Open look for three. Haley Muma treats it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I have Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle, then I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, you have my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the greatness. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James. Just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
They got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my time.
And a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Put me down. Man, I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Now they finally get the second block. Oh, and it's a face shooter.
Sawyer, are you kidding me?
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The legs worked in, and there's a rack.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. Single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase!
Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out.
Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers, Chamberlain! Oh, 2 seconds. Getzer fires a three. Hansen!
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at 1. Get the snap away.
Please,
and it's going to be Sanford, recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'm a run it back. You give me the chance, I'm a run it back.
Pushes it up, now versus shot, got it! Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a 3. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A 2-run dinger for Allison Sawyer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, where tonight we're live from Sheen Field, where the Corry Beavers will be taking on the Warren Dragons. Howdy ho, how we doing, folks? My name is Scott Lockwood. Alongside me, Mr. Dewey Hurd on color commentary. We have a house full of help tonight. We've got Sammy Fisher on the switcher. We've got Lisa Lockwood on the main camera. We've got Jack Hasbrook on the secondary camera. And new on top of the Viking Plastics field camera is our investigative sideline reporter we welcome Hunter Jordan to the broadcast tonight. And Dewey, for all intents and purposes, we keep adding, and pretty soon we're not going to be able to add no more.
Press box keeps getting fuller and fuller, but another home cooking night here tonight at Howard Sheen Field as the Beavers look to stretch their win total to 2 tonight as they take on the Warren Dragons. And another gorgeous night here weather-wise.
Weather-wise today, we are looking at about 75 degrees at kickoff. We've got about 58% cloud coverage. 76% humidity tonight, though. That's going to be something to keep an eye on as far as the cramps and all that goes. Kids are going to have to stay hydrated tonight for sure. Winds blowing in from the northeast at about 7 miles per hour. There's a light breeze and only a 2% chance of rain tonight.
I'll take it.
2.
I'll take it.
So there's your weather report. And, hey, you know what? I had a chance to talk to one Mr. Jeff Goodwill in our exclusive interview before the game here. Let's check in with Coach Jeff Goodwill and find out what he had to say both about Titusville last week and coming into tonight to take on the Warren Dragons. All right, welcome everybody into the Rossbacker Studios little exclusive here on DJExperience.com. Here with head coach of your Corry Beavers, Coach Jeff Goodwill. Jeff, I want to start off last week. Big game against Titusville, tough team. Let's start with the defense first. A 28-22 victory. You guys really did a good job. Didn't completely stop Koval, but they did a good job of containing him and holding him to. He did score 3 times, but it wasn't a major impact on the game, I guess.
Right. Yeah. We knew we were going to have to score points to win that football game. We knew it was going to be a heavy run. They were going to start with that, and we had to stop it. As much as we could. I like how our guys showed up. They made plays. They swarmed the football. They were, for the most part, gap sound, and just the effort, the enthusiasm, the attitude all night. It was a great team effort there for the defense. Yeah,
one of our keys to the game was 11 hats to the ball, right? Yep. And boy, they pursued. McDonald made some great plays. He's a tough one to contain, but it was Landon got his first sack. Mm-hmm. Keaton had one, should have had 2 probably, but had 1 big interception. Yep. And then Lamech Albers, Van Carey. Van Carey.
Yeah, down here.
Dewey call it Will Allen.
Yeah.
He's blind, but forgive me, Dewey. But yeah, so 2 clutch turnovers when the defense needed them. Boy, they clamped right down.
Yeah. Don't forget about Aiden Trask. Had the takeaway down here. Nice lineman grab there, so that was awesome.
The front lines this year, they seem to be stronger, able to move bodies a little better. What's the key to that?
Yeah, on both sides of the ball. The key is the buy-in in the offseason. These guys did a tremendous job. Every starting offensive lineman that you see out there completely bought into strength and conditioning in the offseason, and it shows. They're doing a nice job.
Rich Galinsky, he said, there
are
elite athletes all over this win tonight.
That's right.
They really stood up and stood out. Offensively, just the growth. Yeah, of course, you have the speed with Blake Cook, but your seniors really stood up and took that first game under their wing. Nolan Carey was fantastic. Mm-hmm. No turnovers. They did have the turnover on the punt,
right,
on downs, but no turnovers. And I think the first penalty was late in the 4th quarter. Mm-hmm. So a pretty mistake-free game for week 1.
Yeah, especially for week 1. It was that was one of my bigger takeaways. It was a clean game. Hats off to our guys. I think that shows you the experience they brought into this. For most of those guys, it wasn't their first varsity experience. So
especially for week 1. That's huge.
Outstanding.
At one point, I think Carey hit 4 or 5 different targets. Mm-hmm. How much is that going to help down the stretch when you don't have just one guy you can go to, but you've got a slew of characters that ball can go to?
A ton. I think I know I counted. I think we had like 8 different guys touch the football last Friday night. It's inevitable. Guys are going to go down. A guy's going to miss a game here or there. So the fact that we can plug other guys in and count on those guys, it means the world. It's awesome.
Big win 28-22 last week. Before we get into this week's game, a big coaching legend returns to Corry tonight, Joe Sanford.
Yes.
Who is now the defensive coordinator for the Warren Dragons. 2 ECL championships for the Beavers from 1975 to 83. What's it like knowing that that's the pedigree set before you as a coach? Do you kind of try and say, how do you in your mind, do you kind of compete with that? Do you try to strive for something like that?
Now you got it in the back of my mind. No, there's going to be a Corry coaching legend across the sideline from us. So, of course, that's in my mind. I want to make him proud of Corry football. Even though he's with Warren, there's still a part of him that's a Corry Beavers. So it's going to be fun to have him. I don't think there's a school that he hasn't touched somewhere along the way. He's been coaching for a long time. So the Warren Dragons come in tonight. They got blasted last week by Connie at 61-0. It was like a real treacherous loss. So my question is, two-part question. A, short week of preparation, how did that go? And B, how do you get that point across to your players to keep them in check, so to speak, saying, hey, we still have to play the game. We don't know what they have. Yeah, the short week, I think, was a blessing that gave us some adversity to deal with. We went on the light or under the lights at 6 a.m. Monday morning for a full padded practice, which was awesome. We've never done that before. The kids responded. We went an extended practice on Tuesday, and that was one of the hottest humid days we've had in a while. So that adversity throughout the week, I think, was good to keep us on our toes. And as far as any game you go into, no matter who the opponent is, the goal is to get better as a team. So if we can keep that the focus, then we'll be fine.
So the Warren Dragons in tonight. What do you expect out of the Dragons offensively? What are we going to be looking for? What are your defensive cues? And what are you looking to stop?
It's going to be kind of similar to Titusville. You're going to see some wing tee type of formations, some buck sweep, that sort of thing, some jet sweep. They don't throw the ball a ton, so it's going to be very similar to Titusville. Some speed in the backfield, so we gotta be able to hold the perimeter, set the edge, and be great tacklers.
And on the offensive side, how do they line up with the Beavers receivers? We've seen Titusville kind of struggle with the speed here and there. May not be the case tonight.
Yeah, Warren played a lot of man coverage last week against Conneaut. It's my guess that they're going to come out of that a little bit more this week after seeing our passing attack, but it's early in the season, so there's not always a lot of film on these guys. We'll have to see how they come out against us and adjust.
All right, player of the game last week. I want to talk about Mason Savitz and his 7-catch performance. New role for him. He's usually, last couple of years, he's been running back. This year, he's out in that receiver position. Gives a lot of experience to the rest of that group. What do you think of his first game?
I thought it was awesome.
He's a gamer. Love that he goes hard.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I want to touch on Nick Lesher. The ability to run the football is big in any level of football. I thought as that game progressed last week, either Nick got stronger or Titusville just got wore down.
Yeah.
Either way you look at it, how would you look at Nick's first game, and what do you see out of him going forward?
He's a physical runner, so he is going to wear teams down because he's not going to give you any less than 100% every time he touches the football. So, and just going back to Mason, I mean, to have those two guys rotating offensively didn't make as much sense as getting all those guys on the field at the same time. So putting Mason out at split was kind of a no-brainer. I mean, he's going to be a weapon no matter where you put him. Yeah. So it's kind of fun to see him out there to split running the screens.
All right, Warren Dragons tonight. Kickoff is just on the way, 7 o'clock. Thank you, Mr. Goodwill, for joining us. You're watching exclusive right here on DeegeXperience.com, and we'll get to the rest of our pregame show. Go Beavers.
Go Beavs.
Always a great interview, Dewey, talking to Coach Jeff Goodwill, and we mentioned, Coach Sanford. I want to send a shout-out to Laban Marsh tonight. Laban asked me to recognize one of the coaching greats who returns to Corry tonight. And as requested, we do welcome back stellar athlete and coaching legend Joe Sanford back to Corry, PA. As was mentioned, from 75 to 83, he coached the Beavers, 2 ECL championships, 1 District 10 championship, ECL Coach of the Year, PSFCA District 10 Coach of the Year. But wait, there's even more.
Really?
He was a McDowell head football coach from 84 to 89, won a Metro League championship, was the FSFCA Coach of the Year once. He was the Seneca High School head football coach from 94 to 95, also served as an assistant football coach at Edinburgh University, Mercyhurst College, Conneaut High School, Union City High School, and McDowell. Also a fantastic athlete. He played quarterback for the Fighting Scots, went 18-2 as his tenure as the master gunslinger for the Edinburgh University Fighting Scots. A lot of knowledge, and that's not even counting his track and field stamp as a coach. Hang on. Not quite done yet. Girls track. Won the Metro League or Region 5 championship 20 times in track and field.
Wow.
17 District 10 titles, 3 PIAA state championships, placed second 4 times and third once. The boys won 17 Metro League or Region 5 championships. They won the indoor state championship, the outdoor state championship in 2017. His programs on the track and field teams have produced 36 individual state champions, 200 state medalists, 8 state records, 8 national champions, and 50 All-Americans, and 1 national record. He was honored as the PTFCA State and Track Field Coach of the Year 5 times and was also named U.S. Northeastern Region Coach of the Year and was a finalist for National Coach of the Year in 2007. It's in the blood, and this is all according to, I want to thank Metro Erie chapter of Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 2010. A tremendous pedigree right there, not counting what he did on the court and fields. Laban Marsh said, please take a moment, recognize his greatness. Thank you for one of his many athletes that would run through a brick wall to compete for him again.
I think that sums it up right there, that somebody would say that about him being a coach, that he'd run through a brick wall for still to this day. So a tremendous pedigree, like you said. I don't think there's too many accolades that he doesn't have, and he's done a tremendous job for many, many, many years.
Many years, and he continues today as the defensive coordinator for the Warren Dragons. As we welcome you into our Box It and Lock It pregame show as the Warren Dragons take in the field. Let's get to our 3 steps to success, brought to you by Snap Fitness. Dewey, step number 1 I got, build on last week, and let's add some new wrinkles to the offense and defense.
Well, that's a big key in high school athletics. Once you get momentum, you've got to find a way to keep it and build upon it. And the first step for the Beavers last week was getting a big W on their home field, and we'll see what they can do to build off of that energy and have another quick start here tonight against Warren.
Step number 2 I got, wear out the Warren Dragons. Ground and pound, get Lesher going early tonight and just wear them out.
They come in on a little bit of a low note, almost like here we go again type of feeling from last year. So if we can establish a run game and start to put that scoreboard with a big differential on it, maybe we'll be able to put this game away before the half.
Step 3 tonight, especially on defense, pressure. Bring the noise tonight.
Well, but we have to be solid in our gap assignments. You can't get over pursuing. The Warren Dragons do have some speed in the backfield and in the skills positions, so we're going to have to stay gap assignment disciplined, but definitely get in the backfield. I've always said it's the easiest place to disrupt the play is don't let it get going from the get-go.
And we'll see what happens tonight. We're going to get to our Corry High Ed spotlight player of the game. And tonight, after a 7-catch, 153-yard performance last week, I'm looking for Mason Savitz to have a major impact on today's game. 3.5 tackles on defense last night or last week as well. And as you heard from Jeff Goodwill, he's just a gamer. It doesn't matter where you play him. He's going to make an impact on the field.
Well, you know he's going to have a heavy impact from his middle linebacker position on defense, and his step from the backfield into the slot receiver position, he's made it look seamless. He's just, 7 catches and just a phenomenal making moves after the fact downfield, getting Delia's Gifts and Decor first downs for the Beavers, and he's just one of them kids that just gives you 100% effort no matter where you put him, and you wish you had more of kids like him that you could put in more places on the field than just one. But Mason is a tremendous athlete and a good competitor.
So that is your spotlight player of the game. And I want to thank Box It and Lock It for all your storage needs, indoors or outdoors. Box It and Lock It is the place to be as the Beavers getting lined up here. They're getting ready to come out and charge the field, so to speak.
Oh, no, by the way, Scott, Beaver Nation back out in the stands here tonight, filling up the stands on a Thursday night. Back in full force, as they always are. Great to see them in the stands again here tonight as the Beavers are ready to take the field. Coming through the banner and leading the charge for the Beavers with the Hammer Award is Porter Kafferlin. He did not play last week, Scott, but he is suited up today, and he has the Hammer Award as he leads the Beavers out onto the field. And just when you think that Nolan Carey and the Beaver offense doesn't have enough weapons to put out on the field, here comes Porter Kafferlin off of the PUP list in his first action this year.
Yeah, as if we didn't have enough to spread the ball around. It'll be interesting to see how that goes to it today. As Beavers in a huddle here on their knees as we're going to get set for the alma mater. And as well, the national anthem brought to you by the American Legion. Post 365.
Beavers in their solid black uniforms tonight. Black helmets, black jerseys, black pants. Warren Dragons in the white helmets, white jerseys, and blue pants. And the sun getting further over the horizon as the shadows are all the way across Howard Sheen Field. So a great night for football here tonight.
If I could please draw your attention to the 50-yard line.
So they're going to go through the pregame as rigmarole here. We're going to go silent for the alma mater and the national anthem on the Dusty's Towing 50-yard line. is your Corry High School Marching Band with the national anthem, and we are getting ready to roll. And, boy, I'm excited about this one, Dewey. Beavers coming off a 1-0 start. I don't know when the last time was when they opened up 2-0 on the year, but if they're going to get it done tonight, they're going to have to play some football.
Yeah, the Warren Dragon's going to give them a fight. It's not going to be an easy walk around, but the Beavers going to have their hands full tonight. But I think they're going to be up for the task, and look forward to the Beavers having a good night tonight.
So we'll see what the coin toss and all that has to offer. Coming out for the Beavers is going to be the 4 captains: Nick Lesher, Nolan Carey, Will Allen, and Cale Albers.
And for the Dragons coming out, Scott, it should be number 2, number 70, number 72, and number 75 with a little connection to Corry. Number 75 for the Warren Dragons tonight is Grayson Linkerhoff, used to play for the Beavers. So number 2 is Peyton Hammerbeck. Number 70 is Hayden Lilly. 72 is Devin Van Tassel, and like I say, 75, Grayson Linkerhoff. And coming up through the ranks in middle school and so on and so forth, football, rec football, and that. I always enjoyed watching Grayson play, as he was always in the backfield, raving havoc on his opponents. So we'll have to keep an eyeball on him tonight from the other side of the field.
Also in action tonight, as always, your Corry cheerleaders on the sideline here, getting Beaver Nation pumped up and are ready to go. We'll try and check in with them as we get through the game and times that opportunities deem appropriate.
And Warren has won the toss, elected to receive. And the Beavers have elected to go left to right on the screen, which means the Dragons will be going right to left as we get ready to get this teed up and get going with the Fox family opening kickoff.
Fox Family Insurance. You've seen the slideshow earlier of all of our sponsors for this year. From now through July, it is a massive list, and we're excited about it. And we hope we give all our fans and viewers all over the country. I got a call the other day from Delaware. Dewey?
Delaware, you say?
All the way from Delaware. A Beaver graduate who played back in the 50s, I believe.
Wow.
And says he tunes in every week, and he absolutely loves what we bring. And Charlie Tanner.
Yes, good old Charlie.
Charlie Tanner out watching in Delaware. Thank you for tuning in, sir. Glad to have you on board the DG Experience Sports Stream. The Beavers and Warren Dragons getting ready to kick it off here. Nolan's got it teed up now at the 40. And it's time for our Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff of Game 2 on a special Thursday night edition. Contact Fox Family Insurance for all your Medicare needs. They can get you through that Medicare maze.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you started.
Back deep for the Dragons is number 17, Tommaso Clement. As the Dragons have 11 or 10 guys up inside the 30-yard line. He's going to kick it deep to Clement. He catches at the 15, out across the 20, 25, 30, coming to the near side, breaking tacklers, and he's going to step out of bounds about the 33-yard line.
Out at the 33, and I believe that was number 13, Mr. Marcus Meredith, stayed at home, waited for him to come right to him, and able to bump him out of bounds. And that's where the Dragons will set up shop.
Nice job on special teams, like you say, Scott, keeping in his lane. Marcus Meredith, number 13, making a solid tackle on that opening kick. And the Dragons have it 1st and 10 at their own 33.
So the Dragons break huddle here. Lined up in that I formation. Now, Coach Goodwill said they run kind of a wing T offense. You're going to see a lot of running tonight. They give it to the fullback up front, and the Beavers stack them up and drop them at the 30. Forward progress will give them about the 32, maybe the 33 there, Dewey.
Yeah, the officials are generous. They're going to give them the 33. No gain on a play, 2nd down and 10. The whole left side of the defensive line collapsed on the ball carrier and did not allow him to gain nothing on that play. So they're at 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Dragons.
Nice job by the Beavers firing off the ball there and not allowing the back to go anywhere.
So the Dragons break huddle here. 11-12 just underway at Sheen Field as they line up in that I formation. Single receiver to either side in tight. Here's the give up the middle again, and the Beavers are going to swallow him up again as he gets out to about the 46-yard line.
37.
Or 37-yard line, pardon me. I was going to say 36, and I'm on the wrong side of the field already, and it's early yet, Dewey.
Kayla Albers leading the charge there from the bottom of the pile, number 55, but there was about 3 or 4 other black helmets on top of the pile. And Dragons are looking at their first 3rd down of the night, 3rd down and 6.
First quarter brought to you by Knapp's Butcher Block. I want to thank Eric and Aiden Knapp, who's out riding bulls tonight at the Erie County Fair as the Dragons come out in the gun here. Sidecar to the left, Twins to the bottom side. Here's Sheen. Back to pass. Now he's under pressure. Lesser trying to track him down. He's got him. It's a lifted health sack for Nick Lesher.
Got him in the backfield all the way back to the 30-yard line. Big loss on a play. And put Lesher's name on the running for the defensive play of the game.
Chased him down, and boy, after chasing McDonald around the field all last week, the Beavers finally get one home early here in the first quarter tonight. Warren on the punt. High short kick. It's going to land just shy of the 40 and take a Dragon roll, and they'll pick it up here at about the 36-yard line.
Blake Cook was back to receive that punt, and he had no chance of receiving that one.
Let's do the Beavers offense real quick. As the Beavers offensive line, it'll be Trask, Nickerson, Albers in the middle, Hasbrook, and Nickerson. The wide receivers for the Beavers, Frisina, Allen, Savitz, Cook, and Sterling. And then the quarterback, Nolan Carey, Lesher, and Albers are the backs as Carey's got them lined up. Trips to the top side. Carey's got a lone setback behind him. He turns, quick throw to Keith Frisina over the middle. Frisina breaks a tackle, and he's got enough for Dahlia Gibson to court first down, and the Beavers move the sticks early.
And just a quick in slant. Frisina with some good sticky hands in there, made a clean reception, leaned forward and gained a couple yards after the catch, and the Beavers offense is on the move.
Starting lineups there were brought to you by J. Gill Heating and Plumbing. As Carey brings them out, Twins on each side. Lone setback behind him. Carey waits for the snap. He'll take it now. Looking, quick throw over the middle. It's Blake Cook, and they wrap him up, but he's got a big chunk of about 12 on the play. Make it 13, and it's another Dahlia Gibson to court first down.
And Nolan Carey dropping dimes right down that hash mark and making this look easy as he's hit back-to-back plays down that right seam as Frisina comes back into the ball game with the play from the sideline.
Carey's going to split them out, trips to the top side, single receiver to the near side, and it's Lesher in the backfield. Carey takes a snap, quick screen out here to Cook, and the Warren Dragons all over it here. Cook trying to break a tackle, but he's going to pick up about 3 on the play.
Looks like he's going to get down to the 37-yard line and bring up 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard gain.
Make it 2 on the play.
As the Warren Dragons snuffed out that play and corralled Cook before he could get opened up and upfield.
Mason Savitz, Will Allen check back in for the Beavers.
That's one thing that we've seen against Titusville last week, Scott. Constant rotation on both sides of the ball from the Beavers. Not just 2 and 3 guys coming in, but 4 and 5 guys coming in, rotating, and getting guys off the field very cleanly as Nolan has them set in the gun again here.
Keeping the bodies fresh, man in motion. It's a quick screen pass. That one tipped and caught anyways and dropped. And it's picked off. The Dragons pick it off on a tip drill. Coming away with it was Austin Fiskus.
I believe it was intended for Mason Savitz in the left flat, and it was tipped at the line. The defensive lineman got up in the air and tipped that one, and then Mason just couldn't corral it, and the Warren Dragons take it away. And we'll see what they can do here with the first turnover of the game.
Bracken Funeral Home turnover. We'll put the Beaver defense back up. We'll get the starters here after this play as the Dragons come out and we'll set up in the I formation. Single receiver each side. As Brady Sheen gives it up the middle, and he's stopped immediately.
Landon Hasbrook led the charge there, getting through the right side of the offensive line, dropping the guy in the backfield for a 1-yard loss back to the 41, brings up 2nd and 11.
On that defensive front for the Beavers, brought to you by J. Gill Heating and Plumbing. It's going to be Landon Nickerson, Cal Elbers, Trask, and Hasbrook. The linebacking core will be Mason Savitz in the middle, Lesher and Elbers. And then in the backfield is going to be Blake Cook, Will Allen, Marcus Meredith, and Keaton Frisina, who had an interception last week. As the Dragons come out, set up in the gun, sidecar to the right. Single receiver each side. He's going to take and keep. And he's going to get hit and dropped immediately, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
Good pursuit by the defensive line there by the Beavers, as the ball carrier was Brady Sheen, number 9 for the Dragons, quarterback. And give him a gain back out to the 42-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Brady Sheen with the quarterback keeper. Going to set up a 3rd and 10 for the Dragons.
So here come the Dragons as they'll try to convert a 3rd and long here. 3rd and 10, Twins each side in the gun. He's got a back to the left. Now he rotates him over to the right side is Eager. Back to pass, looking, under pressure. Now he just throws it away, and that should be intentional grounding.
Coaching staff for the Beavers
and there's
asking for
the corner bar and grill, Yellow Hanky on the field.
Quarterback was definitely in the pocket, and the ball did not get to the line of scrimmage. So that is a textbook call there. Intentional grounding, loss of down, loss of yardage, and the Dragons are going to have to go with the punt formation again.
So another piece B punt on the way for the Beavers. And is that Cook back there?
I believe that is Cook back there inside the 30 at the 25-yard line as he starts to move up a little bit to just shy of the 30. It is Cook back there. And it looks like it's Charlie Blum doing the punting for the Dragons. Gets it away. Nice high punt. And Cook elects to let it fall.
Oh, boy, what a bounce. Rolling all the way inside the 20. And they'll down it there, and the Beavers will have it 1st and 10 on the 16. And we're going to step aside. Nope, we're going to stay right here. Beavers moving quickly as we got about 5:45 to go here in this first quarter of action.
So far,
by Knapp's Butcher Block. Sorry, go ahead.
So far, the Dragons winning the field position battle. But we'll have to see what the Beavers and the offense can do as they touch the ball for the second time tonight. They were moving, got into Warren Dragons territory before the Bracken Funeral Home turnover. So we'll see what the Nolan Carey and the offense have in store here.
Trips up top. Single receiver to the bottom. Carey's got a lone setback behind him. Carey comes set, waiting for the snap, takes it. Little quick slant inside to Frisina. Keaton breaks a tackle, keeps the legs moving, and he's going to have about 8 on the play for the Beavers.
Yeah, out to the 24-yard line, spinning after that catch, keeping them legs pumping, gaining yards. As again, Carey hitting that quick seam in slant right on the hash marks. 2nd down and 2.
Checking into the game is Van Carey. Trips to the top side, single receiver to the bottom. Nolan in the gun. Standard formation here, now splits out the back. He's going to keep it up the middle. Nolan Corry breaks a tackle, and now he gets wrapped up. He gets close to the 30. They'll spot him at the 29.
But it's enough for Delia's Diffs and Decor first down. And that's the third one of the night for the Beavers and the offense, as Corry gets it easily down that right hash mark.
What they haven't done yet, Dewey, is they haven't uncorked one deep yet. I'm guessing they're trying to get Warren to bring them safeties up a bit.
Well, they have done that as everybody's inside the 10-yard markers.
See what happens here as Corry takes a snap. He's looking. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got Cook, and he's got it. Big Cook grabbed it by the fingertips, hurdles the bleacher on the side there, and says, "How do you do?" A big Beavers Dahlia Gibson Decor first down. What a catch by Cook.
The Relevant Church big pass there with the big first down, puts the ball on the Warren side of the 50, and I'd say the offense is in high gear again.
Well, you wait for it. They bring the safeties up, and boom, there it is over the top. As Corry's got them spread out, trips top side again. Fresina, the lone receiver to the bottom. Corry's going to keep it up the middle. And he chucks about 3 or 4 yards there.
Gets 3 yards down to the 44-yard line, brings up second down and 7. As again, the Warren Dragons have been trying to bring some pressure off the left side of the offensive line by bringing a safety or a cornerback off of the receiver on that side of the field. And so far, the Beavers offensive line doing a nice job of picking up that pressure.
Oh, the clock just draining away here. We're at the 3:50 mark already. Here in the Naps Butcher Block, first quarter of play. Corry, twins each side. Lamech Elbers in the backfield. And we've got flags on the play, Corner Barn Grill flag, and this one may be against the Beavers.
It's a dead ball, false start against the Beavers. And the first Corner Bar and Grill's flag comes early against the Beavers tonight. And that'll back them up 5 yards, brings it to second down and 12.
So Coach Goodwill and I talked about it pregame, Dewey. Last game, didn't have a turnover, didn't have a penalty till late in the fourth quarter, and now all of a sudden here in the first quarter, you got one of each.
Well, you got a little bit of adversity. You're going to have to work for it a little bit. See how the Beavers react to this adverse conditions. Second down and 12 from the Dragons' 49-yard line.
Trips top side. Lone setback behind him is Elbers. Corry back to pass. He's going to go deep again. He's got a man streaking up the field. It's caught. 5. Touchdown, Beavers! Connor Sterling with his first career touchdown as a varsity player for the Corry Beavers.
Making it look easy, Scott. Connor Sterling down the left hash mark. Blew by everybody and had to wait for that pass as Corry floats it in there. And it's a big 49 touchdown strike, a Corry Custom Machines touchdown, and the Beavers have a 6-0 lead.
And now we'll have the PAT attempt. And pardon me, Dewey, but I believe this is Zach Turbin in the kick.
You are correct. I did see him in warm-ups as he was doing the PAT tries. A soccer kicker by trade. And that is up and through the uprights. PAT is good. Beavers lead it 7-0.
We'll be back. 3:07 to go in the Naps Butcher Block. First quarter of play. You're watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We'll be back after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com, on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions, and of course on the TV streaming apps on Boxcast through Apple, Roku, Chromecast, and Fire TV. Welcome aboard wherever you're watching from in the country tonight. Happy to have you as Corry has it teed up and boots it away. The Dragons let it roll. It gets behind him. That's a live ball. And he picks it up at the 2-yard line, and he's in a heap of trouble. He gets through the first tackle, not the second one, and a big U-Takes body shop hit, and I believe that was number 23 with a hit stick right there.
Nathan Weiss with a finishing blow there. Teammate had him slowed up, and Nathan came in and finished him off cleanly. And the Dragons are going to have a long field to work with here, as it looks like they're spotted at the 15, Scott. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons for the 3rd time tonight. They've gone 3 and out both times they've touched the ball. And, boy, they need to get some production here, otherwise it's going to be a long night for the Dragons.
Here we go. They're lined up. I formation is Brady Sheen. Oh, boy, they stuffed that play right up the middle. And, I mean, this Beaver defense, Dewey, you're not running up the middle tonight.
Well, they got him in the backfield, stopping for a 1-yard loss, so it brings up 2nd and 11. But I think the dogs on the field are smelling some blood in the water, so to speak, and they're firing after it here.
Yeah, somebody threw out a couple raw T-bones, and they are hungry right now.
Warren is showing a little bit of a wrinkle in their offense, going to that I formation. And Brady Sheen in the offense have not shown much production so far tonight.
He moves it to the gun here. Sidecar to the right, twins each side. Sheen takes a snap, back to pass. And that one behind and almost picked off as Blake Cook had it on his fingertips and couldn't regain control of his body. They'll pull that one in.
Pass was intended for number 11, Chris Orth. And it's quickly 3rd and long for the Dragons.
So big play here, 3rd and 11 on the 14-yard line, and we've got an official's timeout. So I don't know what this is about here, Dewey. It looks like an equipment issue.
They're pointing at the Tasmanian Devil there, Nick Lesher, having to come off the field.
Looks like something's wrong with the shoulder pads maybe, or maybe he's got a chain on.
The necklace or something. Yep, that's what it is. They took a necklace off of him, not allowed to have that on the field. And Porter Kafferlin into the ball game for the Beavers on defense.
Brady Sheen has twins to the bottom side. Sidecar, they give it to the back, coming around the right side, and in making a big hit and driving him backwards, a little help. Keaton, Persina, and company. And that is a huge stop on 3rd down. It's going to bring up a 4th and long play.
I didn't catch the player streaking in there. It was probably number 1, Keaton Frasina, like you say, Scott. But also in there was number 22, Lamech Albers, just denying the corner to the Dragons, allowing teammates to get there, and that play went nowhere.
Blake Cook back to receive the punt here as Charlie Blum will put it in the air.
And they're going to have a false start on the gunner on the near side. Number 11, Chris Orth, left early. And another corner bar and grills flag. We'll back them up inside the 10 now as the ball was spotted at the 13. It'll be 4th down and long as they put it down at the 8-yard line. So 4th down and 17 for the Dragons. And now your punter standing in the middle of his own end zone. Disaster strikes here. The Beavers could score on special teams.
See what happens as Blum, about 5 yards deep, takes it, gets a good kick away here. High kick. Cook fields it at the 40. 35-30, breaks a tackle, gets out of another one, and gets out of another one. He's got a lead. There goes Blake Cook, and we got a corner barn grove flag on the field as Cook scampers in momentarily for a Beaver touchdown, but I think this one's coming back.
The way the official threw the flag, it definitely looked like Mr. Albers is going to get called for a holding call. And a little bit of excitement on the field as Blake Cook finally found a way to get open and get into the open field to turn on the afterburners. And we're going to have to see what this corner bar and grill flag's all about.
Well, they're walking back, so it definitely is a hold.
But you know what? We've had some adversity. You just got to put it behind you and let the offense come out and do their thing.
Cook definitely had the wheels. That's going to be interesting to watch for the Beavers tonight. The speed that we've already seen, a big touchdown pass to Connor Sterling. And with the speed that Cook brings, pretty soon you move everybody out over the top. Then you give way for Will Allen and Mason Savitz and Nick Lesher to work on that inside, Dewey.
And the chain gang guys are having a little bit of trouble getting set on the sidelines. But the officials will get them set as the Beavers offense comes out onto the field. 1:08 to go here in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter. Beavers lead 7-0, looking to build on it here. Nolan in the gun.
Trips top side for Cena, the lone receiver near side. Carry, option play, out the Lesher. Gets by the first tackler and gets shoved out of bounds after a gain of about 6.
I'll give him 5 yards down to the 38-yard line, so second down and 5 on a straight run to the near side of the field. Good speed there by Lesher to get good yardage on first down.
1:03 to go here in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter of play. So Lesher, that's his first carry of the game.
I believe so. Back in the game after that equipment issue he had earlier.
Twins to the bottom side. Now man in motion is Connor Sterling. Oh, I was waiting for it. Carey's going deep. Got a man wide open, and it's going to be Mason Savitz. As he looks to the heavens, he had a wide open field of green in front of him, and he got turned around on the catch and tripped up by the turf monster.
Yeah, the big old Relevant Church big pass there as Mason Savitz goes wide open down that left hash mark. Nolan Carey found him, hit him, and boy, if he could have caught that in stride, he'd been bumbling, rumbling, tumbling towards the end zone. Who knows if he would have gotten in or not, but it's 1st and 10 after another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down by the Beavers. They have 6 so far in this first quarter.
30 seconds and counting here. Now down to 26 on the official game clock. Carey back to pass. Flips it out. That was almost tipped. It's going to be Lesher, and he's bumped out of bounds ever so roughly.
Hammerbeck for the Dragons. Knocks him out of bounds inside the 15. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 13.
About a second and 3, 4?
Second and 4. As Lesher will come to the sideline, Savitz comes back into the ball game. 18 seconds to go in this first quarter, Scott. Things are getting exciting.
Beavers moving the ball with ease right now. So many options this year, Dewey, whether it's passing or running, and they've got a lot of talent in the skilled positions. Carey back to pass. He's looking downfield. He's got a man, and it's overthrown.
A little behind the intended receiver in the end zone there. I believe that was intended for Marcus Meredith, number 13. And that'll put the Beavers in 3rd down for the first time tonight, Scott.
Van Carey checks back into the game. Thank all of our sponsors tonight as we roll through them all. Box and Locket, Snap Fitness, Corey High Ed, Jay Gill Heating and Plumbing, American Legion, Fox Family Insurance, a part of them. We'll get to all through them as the game progresses here. Keeper up the middle. Carey breaks the tackle. He's got the corner, and he has to cut back inside, and he gets tangled up and dropped at the 9-yard line, and that should be enough for a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down.
You are correct, and there's 4 seconds to go, so once they set the ball for 1st and goal, they'll wind the clock, and that will end the first quarter. Brought to us by Naps Butcher Block. Beavers lead 7-0 after 1 complete.
So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll head down to the field to our sideline reporter, Mr. Hunter Jordan, right after this on the D's Experience Sports Stream.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness and our new facility. Hey, as summer is winding down and fall is coming right around the corner, come in and check out all of our new equipment and fitness packages that we have here at Snap Fitness. Don't forget that we also have tanning, we have a walking track, and it's for beginners to the most advanced. We have it all. Come and see us at Corry Snap Fitness. My name is Bob Brown and I'm the owner.
And welcome back in here to the Corry Beavers live stream on DeegeExperience.com. We got Hunter Jordan down there. Hunter, what do you got for us?
Yeah, I got a word from Coach Jaquith just a second ago. Said, the team's looking good so far. The D-line is looking really good. The defense has been standing on their head. Just got to limit the turnovers, rack up the scoreboard, and come out with a W here tonight.
All right, Hunter Jordan, thank you for your report. We'll hear more from him at halftime. Try and get him with Coach Goodwill as the Beavers are on the move here as we start the second quarter, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. And Carey in the gun. It's a give to Lesher up the middle. He's got a blocker in front, breaks a tackle, and he can't get in. Yes, he does get in.
Oh, the far official said it was a touchdown, but I clearly saw his knee down as he was trying to go in there.
Yeah, the other officials coming in and saying he was down, and it's second down.
Second down and goal at the 1. Great effort there by Lesher, but just come up a yard short. As the far official, I think, was a little blinded by that. It did look from his angle that Lesher got in, but the near official saw what I saw, and it's second and goal from the 1. Nice power run formation by the Beavers on that play. A new little wrinkle to their offense that we didn't see last week. Carey will send 2 receivers to the near side. 1 up top, 2 backs in the backfield. Lesher and Albers
Carey
again to Lesher, and he'll follow his blockers around the left side, and he'll get in that time.
Big Corry Custom Machine touchdown, and another Corry Manufacturing scoring drive done up here by the Beavers.
Lesher gets in from 1 yard out to finish what he started on the previous play, as he has his name all over the stat sheet tonight.
And here comes the PAT try as Turbin on to kick the extra point. Here's a snap, good hold, kick is up, and it splits the uprights. 11:03 to go in the second quarter of play. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Beavers have a 14-0 lead. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
Have you ever wanted to move south but needed a job first? Viking Plastics could be the perfect fit. With locations in Louisville, Kentucky and Jeffersonville, Indiana,
Clement over to left side, gets out across the 30 on that kick, and it'll set the Warren Dragons up outside the 30 at the 31. 1st and 10 for the 4th time, as Beavers with a commanding 14-0 lead now as we're just into the second quarter here. 10:55 to go before the half. As we get things going in the Epiphany's Emporium Painted Finch second quarter. See if this Beaver defense can continue to toe the line here. They've been. He'll give to the back, coming this side, gets pushed into the backfield, and Will Allen meets him there, and finally a bunch of black shirts get him down in the backfield. Loss on the play back to about the 27. It'll be 5-yard loss, bring it up second down and 15. Boy, it just looks like there's a bone in the backfield, and the Dogs are having a feast finding out who's going to get to it first. Dragons taking their time in a huddle here. Sheen breaks it, brings him up there. He'll stay in the gun. 2 receivers up top. Lone man off the wing on the right side. Sidecar to his left. He'll look to throw. Heavy pressure from the backside. Tipped and nearly picked off by Trask as they tried to set up the middle screen. And Trask would have nothing to do with it. And it's 3rd and 15. Boy, Trask read that beautifully, stayed in his lane, and just waited for something to come to him, and nearly came away with a Bracken Funeral Home turnover. 10:03 to go here before the half. Sheen stays in the gun, and he'll keep a sidecar to his left, 2 receivers up top. A man on the wing to his right. He'll bring him in motion, and he'll roll out to his left, and he's going to have trouble. Lesher in on him, and ball comes out. Ball's out. Beavers recover the Bracken Funeral Home fumble inside the 20. They'll start from inside the red zone. Landon Hasbrook with the fumble recovery has set the Beaver offense up in so Corry and the offense going to have to come out here quickly and get set up again. $9:55 to go before the half, and things have gotten exciting in the last couple of minutes here. Beavers scored their second touchdown to take a 14-0 lead, and now the defense has come up with another stop. Corry settles in the gun, zips it into Fresina, fighting for yards. He'll be inside the 10 or right at the 10. Gain of 8 yards on the play, brings up second down and 2.
Sorry about that. We had a little calamity happen.
Well, he did a nice job of recovering. We've had a little adversity all around the board here tonight. Van Corry comes in from the sideline with the play. Clock continues to run here, 9:20 and rolling as the Beaver offense rolling again here. Given a very short field to work with as they started at the 18-yard line, second down and 2 at the 10.
Corry's in the gun here. He's going to keep it up the middle. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to be stopped short, just shy of the goal line.
That's another Dahlia Gifts and Decor first down, and the Beavers will have first crack at it inside the 1 as they look to push it in for their 3rd score of the game. And a big run up the middle there as a offensive line opened up some major holes there, Scott. Corry had an easy job of getting all the way down to the 1. Albers in the sidecar behind Corry. 2 receivers to either side.
Corry takes a snap. And a pass, and it's a little behind Keaton Fresina. He got his hands on it, couldn't hang on to it.
And that was a fastball for sure. Lots of mustard on that hot dog as Corry fired it in there. A little bit behind his intended receiver. It falls incomplete, second and goal from the 1. Savitz brings the play in from the sideline. I'd kind of like to see him go back to that heavy run formation and see if they can't punch one in here. Albers in the backfield. Twins to either side. Carry in the gun at the 6. Man comes in motion. That's Cook. Give to Albers, and he's going to walk into the end zone and get his first touchdown of the year. And the Beavers make it 20-0 with another Corry Custom Machines touchdown.
And another big Corry Manufacturing drive for the Beavers. And, man, they are up 20-0 with the PAT pending here. Is coming in to kick again is Zach Turbin, looking to split the uprights for the 3rd time tonight.
Will's done a nice job of getting these kicks down for Zach to get a foot to, and he puts them high in the air, and that one's no doubt about it. I think he's got a range of about 30, 35 yards in that one, and it is 21-0.
21-0, 8:32 left in the second quarter, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Be up front big. You're watching Beavers football on the DJ Experience Sports Stream. We'll be back after this. Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. And welcome back in here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook, Sammy Fisher, Lisa Lockwood, and Hunter Jordan all bringing you today's action as the Beavers have it teed up at the 40-yard line with a 20-0 lead. 8:32 to go here in the Epiphany's Emporium second quarter, and we are back underway. And that gets through the hands of Corbett. He picks it up at the 15 now, breaks a tackle, and he's going to make a little amends there as he gets up to the 21-yard line, Dewey.
Yeah, he eluded the first wave of attackers coming at him. Not able to elude them all, as it looks like Mason Savitt's getting up off the bottom of that pile. And he had a hand of getting him down at the 21-yard line, but Corbett had that go right through his hands inside the 15, and lucky to get back out across the 20. Beavers' defense has been very stout in this first half, Scott. The Dragons have had 4 drives. 3 of them have been 3-and-outs, and 1 has resulted in a turnover. So let's see if the Beavers defense can continue to pitch the shutout.
So here's Sheen. He's got twins in the backfield, one on each hip pocket. He gives, and it's up the middle. And the Beavers stack it up after a gain of about 3.
And that was Barr with the tackle, number 33. Frankie Barr getting the back down after about a 3-yard gain up to the 24. Brings up 2nd down and 7.
So I remind you to stick around here come halftime. We're going to check in with our sideline reporter, Hunter Jordan, and hopefully get a word with Coach Jeff Goodwill as the Dragons in that T formation give it up the middle, and the Beavers stack it up again. Another pickup of about 2 there, Dewey, but not nearly enough. They're going to have to come up with a chunk play here.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and short, as it looked like got about 4 yards on that carry right down that left hash mark, something that they've been hitting the last couple of plays. 3rd down and 3 from the 28-yard line. Need to get to the 31 as we roll up on 7 minutes before the half. Sheen in the gun here. Twin backs in the backfield with him. Give to the back. He's met in the backfield. Oh, it was kept.
Oh, man, and getting in after it.
I believe that was number 60 with the tackle. It was 60. Tyler Adderhold. And they're unable to convert on 3rd and 3. Actually, they lose a yard back to the 27-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 4. As Cook comes out in punt formation to receive this punt by number 14, Blum. And he has been one bright spot for the Dragons so far tonight, Scott. He's put some nice spiral hits up the field. And another one, nice high punt. It's going to land about the 50 and take a Beavers roll back across the 50 and down there by number 72, Devin Van Tassel. But the Beavers will start from the Warren side of the 50. 6:23 before the half. So again, the Beavers offense has a shorter field to work with here. All 3 timeouts. Time should not be an issue here, as the Beavers have been able to punch it in 3 times out of 4 possessions. The one time that they did not was the tipped interception on their 3rd possession, or 2nd possession. Carey and the offense will come out. Twin receivers go up top, one on the near side. That's for Cena. As we have Nick Lesher.
And Elbers in the backfield.
Yep.
Kind of an offset eye back there. Carey takes the pass. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got a man wide open, and it's dropped. Hit Blake Cook right in the hands, and he was wide open, and he couldn't hang on to it.
What a nice throw from Carey. Just put it out there and said, go after it, Cook. And Cook found it, but just unable to bring it in. And that was a home run hit, but not completed. And what a nice effort there by the offense to put this one out there.
Yeah, the team giving a little pat on the back, saying, hey, it's okay, let's get the next one.
He'll have another shot, I'm sure.
Big play. Carey had dropped that one right on the dime, too. Great throw. Cook just couldn't hang on to it. Carey's got them twins each side here, though. Will Allen in motion. Back to pass. Carey fires it over the middle. He's got him this time, and he's going to get there. Nobody's going to get him. 5, touchdown Beavers. Instant redemption for Blake Cook.
Go right back to him, and he's able to beat number 1, Corey Ristow. And the Beavers put it in the end zone again with another Corey Custom Machines touchdown.
A huge Relevant Church pass play. And we'll call it another Corey manufactured drive right there. But, man, that quick play ability the Beavers are putting on right now is phenomenal.
Yeah, 3 scores here in the second alone as they've blown this one wide open here, Scott, leading 27-0. Turbin with the PAT here. Allen puts it down, and Turbin gets a foot into it, and it's through. 28-0. Beavers lead.
6:09 to go in the second quarter, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream in the second quarter right after this. Since 1968, UTEG's Body Shop has been Corey's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, UTEG's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. UTEG's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call UTEG's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing UTEG's as your selected auto body repair facility. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook, Sammy Fisher, Lisa Lockwood, and Hunter Jordan, our sideline reporter, and on the duties today, as also working that field camera, giving you some good shots like this one right here as Nolan Carey has it teed up, ready to kick it off after the Beavers' 4th Corey Custom Machine touchdown. They were up 28-0, and boy, offense and defense clicking here as Carey steps into this one. Deep kick bobbled and now regained and out to the 20. And he's going to get wrapped up and tackled at about the 23-yard line. That was Tommaso Clement on the return.
And I believe that was number 23, Nathan Weiss on the tackle again for the Beavers on special teams. And you know what, Scott? I'm going to say something about special teams tonight. It's nice to see Turbin out there doing the PATs. And not that Corry can't do it. We've seen him do it. He was 3 for 3 last week.
4 for 4.
But anyways, yes, he was 4 for 4. But anyways, now you take something off his plate, you give it to somebody else to do. He's doing it well. Turbin's doing it well, 4 for 4 tonight. But now he doesn't have to worry about it.
And we got a Jim's Automotive timeout. First timeout of the game for the Beavers. Jim's Automotive timeout, 28-0, 5:59 to go in the second quarter play. We'll be back right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together. And welcome back. I want to remind you to stick around for halftime as we will have the second edition of this year's Mascot Challenge. And every week, Dewey is incorporating one of our sponsors, from what I hear.
Yep.
Is that true?
I did again this week.
All right. So there you go. The sponsor's getting a little piece of the Mascot Challenge. That coming up at halftime. He got a little long-winded last week, so we had to move it from the third quarter because when he gets going, he can't stop, I guess. But
here we go. Sheen in the offense here. Dragons back out on offense.
Turns, gives, handoff up the middle, and the Beavers, boy, there is just nothing up the middle on this Beaver defense.
A little lane off the left side as he gets across the 25 to the 26. It'll bring up second down and 8. A long 8 or a short 9, however you want to say it, halfway in between the yardage out there. 5:30 and clock moving here as the Dragons have had just a little bit of a success going down that left hash mark. Sheen in the gun, he keeps it coming to the near side, and he got no place to go.
And he's going to get brought down. I don't think he got back.
That's Lesher. She'd be able to track him down.
He got just past the line of scrimmage, so
give him 1 yard gain to bring up third down and 7.
Negated the lifted health sack anyways. But it's going to be 3rd and 7 with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Beavers defense just having a night tonight. Dragons with 6 possessions here.
Shotgun formation. Backs are teed up in the backfield. Back to pass. Sheen looking. He's going to go deep downfield, and that one was a bit overthrown.
I think the intended receiver was number 15, Austin Fiskus, and he got tangled up with Keaton Frisina. Their feet kind of got tangled up, and Frisina hit the deck, and Fiskus unable to haul that one in as it wasn't close enough to him.
Come on, Frisina get tangled up with somebody?
Just saying.
Have you seen him play basketball? He is constantly in somebody's face.
Taking a charge. Blum back to punt for the Dragons. Gets another high punt away.
High punt. It's going to hit at the 50. Dusty's towing 50-yard line and heads out at the 49 of the Warren Dragons. So, well they're going to spot it right at the 50 from the looks of it. And now the other official comes in, and he's standing on the 48.
We got one official at the 50, one official at the 48, and the other official in the middle came in at the 49. And now he walks back out to the 50-yard line. Now back and forth we go, back to the 48. And he finally puts it down. We'll see if he leaves it there.
I would shoot the middle and say 49.
Chain Gang are set at the 48-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 for the Beavers on offense. 4:31 to go in the half.
Corry is going to bring the troops out with trips to the bottom side. And it looks like Lamech Albers lined up behind Corry. In the gun, we'll see what the Beavers draw up here. Albers moves over, quick pass. Connor Sterling had it in his hands and dropped it. They had a screen set up to Sterling to utilize his speed. May have been a little high, but he got his hands on it. You got to catch it.
That's one that you, as a receiver, when you get both hands on it, got to find a way to secure it. I don't care if it's a poorly thrown ball or not. You got two hands on it. Those are the ones that you should bring in.
And he'll learn. Young freshman. We'll see how he comes back from it. He already has one touchdown on the night. I'm still waiting to run a jet sweep with him. They might not need to tonight. As Lamech Albers lined up in the backfield, Corry's got twins each side. Now sends a man in motion. And here's the give up the middle. Albers breaking tackles like a bull in the china shop as he's up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44-yard line.
That'll bring up third down, and we'll call it 6. And we have a dragon down at the 46-yard line there, and we have another dragon hobbling to the sideline. So a couple of guys getting banged up for the Dragons on that last play.
Corry Manor injury timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 28-0. Beavers lead it. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Salt Church. We have been in existence for 16 years already, and the main purpose of even having this kind of a experience with everyone is to really dive into the Word. We serve, we anoint, we live, and we train people to just be open to what God is doing in our lives. You are welcome here at Salt Church. We have services Sunday morning at 10:30 here in the sanctuary, but we also have breakfast at 9 o'clock and discipleship training in between the two. So it's a really happening place here on Sunday mornings. We also have life groups, men's groups, women's groups, youth groups, worship stuff. We have all sorts of things for the whole family. Come check us out. We'd love to see you.
Welcome back here as the Beavers line it up. We've got a 3rd and 6 with 4 minutes to go as the clock winds. Warren Dragon up off the field and okay.
That was number 12, Noah Bleach. Also 64 was Tyson Hawkins. That's both players able to get off the field okay.
Back to pass, throws it deep over the middle, and it was intended for Fresina, looking for a flag. Wasn't going to get that one called. And that's going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Beavers. And maybe Peace B punt for the Beavers.
And for the first time tonight, Beavers get into Peace B punt formation. And it looks like that's number 3 going back, Aiden Corbett. Oh, no, that's number 2 back there, Peyton Hammerbeck. But it doesn't look like he's going to stay there. And we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout taken by the Dragons.
So Jim's Automotive timeout. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 28-0. Beavers lead when we come back.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Ross Becker Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095 or find us at teamrossbecker.com. We're here to help. Thank you.
Located at 3032 West Main Street, the Corry Central Labor Club supports all Corry athletics and the community all year long. They invite you to join today and be a part of the fellowship. For more information on the Corry Central Labor Club, visit them on Facebook or give them a call today at 814-663-3133. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com and on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions. Corry's got him lined up in the gun. 4th and 6 now. The Beavers are going to go for it.
Yeah, they line up like they're going to go for it.
And now the Dragons.
And it looks like they're going to have to burn another Jim's Automotive timeout, as they were not ready for that play at all.
So another Jim's Automotive timeout. I didn't think you could take timeouts back-to-back in consecutive plays.
Well, I think you're allowed to, but you have to shuffle your personnel on the field.
Okay.
Or something like that. If you do not shuffle personnel on the field, then it's a penalty for back-to-back timeouts. But as long as you make a change in personnel, but I could be completely wrong on this. I'm guessing.
All right. Jim's Automotive timeout nonetheless, as the Corry cheerleaders getting their job done on the sideline, going through their routine. They're winning their lays. It is Hawaiian night here.
Yes, it is.
As you have your
tropical night at the ballpark.
Tropical night, okay. As you have your bright orange and green parrot shirt on.
Yes. So here comes Corry and the offense back out on the field. We'll still see if they stay in offensive formation.
You need to retire that shirt. Twins each side, Corry in the gun. Lambic Elbers shifts to the left side. Corry drops back. He might pooch this one, and he's going to. And that one's going to drop at the 10 and take a Dragon bounce, and it's going to roll all the way up to the 19-yard line. And that's where the Warren Dragons will take over with 3:41 to go here in the Epiphanies Emporium, second quarter of play.
Well, if nothing else, after that last exchange there, the Beavers are able to force the Dragons into using a couple timeouts there. 3:41 to go before the half, and the Dragons only with one timeout to work with, as they have had 6 possessions so far, and the Beavers have forced them into 5 3-and-outs.
I'm curious how many yards the Dragons offense has altogether. The Beavers defense has stifled it for sure.
I'm going to say it's less than 50.
Oh, Captain Conservative over here. Dragons have it teed up in the backfield again. Sheen takes it, gives, and the ball's out. Ball's on the ground, and Warren quickly on it.
The official comes in from the sideline saying second down. Looks like that might be a loss of 1 on the play. Back to the 18-yard line, so 2nd and 11.
Very, very close to another Bracken Funeral Home turnover there, Dewey.
The Beavers' defensive line has been living in the backfield of the Dragons in this first half. And they put an extra back in the backfield to give Sheen a little extra protection.
Sheen takes it. And up the middle again, and that one is stuffed again. This Beaver defense.
Going to get a 2-yard gain out to the 20, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
I believe that was Colby Zinger on the carry.
Number 30?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
You're right, Colby Zinger.
I don't know if I got the number right. That's what I was saying.
No, it was number 30.
Okay, so I was right. First time today. Thank you.
Give you a gold star for that.
All right. I like gold stars. Tell you who gets a gold star, and that's the entire Beaver defense right now. 5-star performance thus far is Sheen back to pass. He's looking. He's looking now under pressure, uncorks it deep. Playing center field, picked off. A Bracken Funeral Home turnover, and it's Jack Van Corry again.
Out at the 44-yard line, Jack Van Corry. Greedy takes it away.
Had one last week, a touchdown-saving interception on a tip drill, and gets another one here tonight. And the Beavers will take over on offense with 2:13 to go. And Dewey, if they score again, we're looking at mercy rule here at halftime.
Yeah, first step here. 2:13 to go. Got to get the offense going again here. They've shown that they can strike quickly. They do have a 48-yard and a 49-yard TD catch with a pair of 1-yard touchdown plunges. And that rounds out the scoring for the Beavers here. But Corry will come out in the gun here. Lesher in behind him.
Twins each side. Corry waiting. Sends a man in motion. Blake Cook fakes the jet sweep. Back to pass. Corks into the middle. Has a man. He's to the 15. It's Will Allen. He is in for a Beavers touchdown.
And just to show you here, Scott, we've got 5 scores, 5 different Beavers scoring touchdowns here tonight in the first half.
Oh, my. A Corry Custom Machine touchdown and another Corry manufactured drive there from the Beavers and a huge Relevant Church pass play. Corry to Allen. And Corry's got to be pushing massive yardage right now in the first half. Turbin with the kick, and there it is. 35-0 is your score. We'll be back. 2:05 to go in the second quarter of action. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. We'll be back after this quick break. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union building on North Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com, on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions, and all across the TV streaming apps, Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and Chromecast. Just download the Boxcast app on those services, and you can watch us on your big screen TV, wherever you're watching from, all across the country. 2:05 to go here as Corry has it teed up at the 40. 2:05 in the Epiphany's Emporium, second quarter of play. This kick on the ground, and he picks it up at about the 9 and gets to the outside to the 20, 25, and he stood up and stacked up there as he's out across to the 26. And I believe that was Corbett.
That was number 3 Corbett again, Aiden Corbett on the return. Picked it up inside the 10 and gets out close to the 30. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 28-yard line where the Dragons will have it yet again. 1st and 10 here. Just under 2 minutes before the half. Dragons have got to find a way to start moving the ball up the field here, Scott, or this one's going to be over at the half.
So the Beaver defense, boy, like rabid dogs on the field down there tonight, Dewey. There's Brady Sheen in the gun. 2 backs behind him. Gives it.
Nope, kept it.
Or he kept it, rather. That wing T breaks the tackle. He's got a first down. And just like that, he's got the Warren Dragons moving the ball. It's a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down.
The first down of the night as he gets out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. And the Dragons will have a fresh set of downs to work with, but the clock not being their friend. We're down to 1:48 to go, and they'll wind the clock as soon as, well, they say he got out of bounds. So they'll start the clock again once they hike the ball.
Sheen got twins in the backfield again. Kind of running that shotgun formation, wing T kind of offense. Twins to the top side. Gives it up the middle, and it's stacked up immediately for no gain.
Trying to go down that left hash, and there was absolutely nothing there. Maybe a 1-yard gain to the 44-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 9. As again, the Beavers send a whole platoon of substitutes in and out on that last play. Clock rolling here under 1.5 minutes before halftime.
Brady Sheen in the gun again. 2 receivers top side. Turns, gives. Here's a handoff up the middle, and the Beavers stack it up. And it's going to be about a gain of 2 or 3 on the play. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6.
Yep, 3rd and 6 here, as the Dragons have been 0 for 7 so far tonight on 3rd downs.
So the Dragons down to about 45 seconds here. It'll be under 40 seconds by the time they get the snap away. As Sheen takes it, turns, gives. Ball's on the ground. And the Beavers look like they may have jumped on it. Did they?
I believe they did.
They did. It's a Bracken Funeral Home turnover.
And that was number 8, I believe, Nick Lesher with the fumble recovery.
33 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play, and the Beavers jump on a loose ball. It is a Bracken Funeral Home turnover, and we'll see if the Beavers take a shot here with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that's the 3rd Bracken Funeral Home turnover by the Dragons in this first half, Scott, as the Beavers didn't start out on the right side of that turnover battle, but they have come back with 3 strong turnovers to lead 3-1 right now. Beavers still have 2 timeouts to work with as Corry and the offense back out there at the 45-yard line. Corry with a 49, a 48, and a 44-yard TD throws in this first half.
Trips bottom side. Corry sends a man in motion. It's Will Allen. Turns, gives. It's to the back, Lamech Elbers, and he picks up a couple. And we'll see if the Beavers elect a timeout here or not.
Inside the 45, down to the 44-yard line. Clock continuing to run here. And it don't look like the Beavers are hustling to get another play off, but maybe they'll get one more here. And they're going to stay in the huddle and they don't need to run another play. We're going to go to halftime, it looks like. Down to 4 seconds. And that is your halftime score, 35-0 in favor of the hometown team, the Beavers.
35-0. And the Beavers will be heading to the locker room. And we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Hunter Jordan, has Coach Jeff Goodwill in tow. Let's send it down there and see what Hojo has for us down on the sideline.
Standing over here with Coach Jeff Goodwill. Coach, a really good first half for the Beavers tonight.
Yeah, the whole emphasis was on getting better, getting better in everything we do, offense, defense, and special teams. So I'm proud of the way that we've played so far.
What's going to be your mindset going into the second half, with this massive 35-0 lead?
We're all about building depth, so we're going to get a lot of guys rotating in there and get some guys some work.
Anything else you want to say to Beaver Nation?
Go Beavs.
Go Beavers. Thank you, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
All right, thanks, Hunter.
Scott, back up to you.
Thanks, Hunter. We appreciate your work down there, and we'll send it to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the Beavers marching band for you right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Knapp's Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving.
And welcome back here to our Humes Ford halftime report and show. Right now, it's the Beavers marching band will take the Dusties Towing midfield stripe and perform. We'll turn it down to the field.
Take it away, Jacob.
Say hi, gentlemen.
How you doing?
Okay. That's where we used to sit on them bar stools out there. Close that in, okay. Well, I was down last year. Well, it was closed then, but we're done. Yeah.
Beaver Marching Band. And with that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the Humes Ford halftime report when we come back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream, a Deej Experience production.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
Hey, this is Dusty at Dusty's Towing, down here at 11970 Roosevelt Highway. If you're in need of a tow, give us a call at 814-964-4087. Thanks for keeping us on our toes.
And welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. It is halftime, and you're listening and watching to the Humes Ford halftime show. 35-0 is your score, and it is now time for week 2 of the Mascot Challenge.
Well, fresh off the victory last week, the Beaver is ready to meet the Dragon in this week's Mascot Challenge. It will be a duel of strength, a fight of wills. The challenge is at the Dusty's Towing 50-yard line on Sheen Field. It will be a 3-round match of arm wrestling, right, left, and tail. They lock hands, and we are underway. Dragon takes an early lead, but the Beaver will not be denied. He slams the Dragon's right hand down and takes the first round. Then quickly locked up with left hands. It's no contest. Beaver quickly takes a 2-0 lead. That leaves the tails to go. They have to get their tails tied together. The Dragon pushes the Beaver to the edge. The Beaver digs his toenails and powers into it. Slowly, the Beaver tail rises, and the Dragon's tail gets put down, and the Beaver takes the challenge 3-0. Beaver wins.
Tonight's Mascot Challenge brought to you by Dusty's Towing on a Dusty Towing 50-yard line. Why would you have arm wrestling on the 50-yard line of the football field?
That's what I come up with. I'm sorry.
And why did the Dragon not breathe fire?
Well, you're more than willing to give me information and help me out throughout the week. I'd be happy. Hey, you know what? I'll put it together again for next week. Stay tuned. we'll pick another sponsor.
It's the Mascot Challenge, only at halftime, only here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. You're watching around the world as we've got viewers in Italy tonight. We've got viewers all over the continental United States, and we welcome you on in. Let's get to some statistics and performances so far in the first half. What do you got for me on the stat sheet, Dewey?
On the stat sheet, let's start with my chicken scratching that I like to keep track of. The Dragons were 0 for 8 on third down conversions. They had one single Dahlia Gifts and Decor first down. They had 2 penalties. They had 3 big Bracken Funeral Home turnovers, and they used 2 timeouts. On the other side, I don't have a lot except the Beavers 1 for 2 on third down conversions, 10 first downs. I was corrected upstairs. Paul told me that they they had 12 first downs, so I must have missed a couple. So I'll mark them down. They ended up with 12 Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first downs. Beavers with 2 penalties and 1 Bracken Funeral Home turnover, and they used 1 timeout. Offensively for the Dragons in that first half, you want to take a guess at their total yardage in that first half?
I'm going to go 25.
They had 20 yards rushing, minus 5 yards passing for a grand total of 15 yards in that first half. Now keep in mind, in their last week's contest against Conneaut, they had a total of 29 yards for the entire game. So on the other hand, the Beavers, 10 out of 42 for rushing, 11 completions for 231 yards passing. Individually, Corry, 4 for 23 yards on the rushing. Nick Lesher, 3 of 13. And Lamech Albers, 3 for 6. And Corry obviously was 11 out of 17 on his pass attempts for 231 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception that was kind of a tipped interception, but it still counts as on the stat sheet. Receiving, Blake Cook, 3, had 4 receptions, 87 yards, 1 touchdown. Connor Sterling, 1 reception, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Will Allen, 1 reception, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Keaton Frasina, 3 receptions for 26 yards, and Nick Lesher, I'm sorry, it is Nick Lesher, isn't it?
Yes.
I keep getting them mixed up with his brothers in my head, but anyways, Nick Lesher, 2 receptions for 25 yards. As the Beavers had a tremendous first half, as we have a whole second half to go, but scoring at will, only 1 punt and 1 turnover in that first half. So all other drives they converted into touchdowns.
Beavers on a roll here tonight as the Corry faithful down there doing the forever halftime dance at Corry Area High School as the Cotton. We'll take a quick break. 2 minutes back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream with the third quarter kickoff. Third quarter brought to you by Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales. We'll be back right after this. Dahlia Gifts and Decor offers great gifts and goods for you and your home. Try their loose leaf teas, honey, and dips. They have handmade jewelry, leather goods, refurbished antiques and vintage items, and handmade items by local artisans. From baby, wedding, and anniversary items to bath and body, candles, room sprays, pet items, and so much more, Dahlia's has seasonal decor to meet your needs, and new items are added all the time. So what are you waiting for? Stop in at Dahlia Gifts and Decor, 10 South Center Street in Corry. Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of quality used vehicles. Humes Ford offers auto sales, financing, service, and parts. From the moment you walk into their showroom, you'll know their commitment to customer service is second to none. Whether you need to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned vehicle, you've come to the right place. Humes Ford of Corry, 13626 Route 6 in Corry. Contact them today at 814-665-8207 or visit them online at www.humesford.net. Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Navigator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you. Jack Hasbrook, Lisa Lockwood, and Hunter Jordan on cameras tonight. Sammy Fisher in charge of the switcher. And Hunter Jordan also doing some sideline reporting tonight for us. A welcome addition to tonight's stream, and it's good to have Hunter back with us. I want to say thank you to people watching in Parkersburg, West Virginia tonight. We've also have viewers in Las Vegas, Nevada, Wheeling, West Virginia, and let's see, Detroit, Michigan, Atlanta, Georgia, and a little tiny spot called Benton, Arkansas.
Don't forget about Charlie in New Jersey.
Charlie in New Jersey. Just people all over the map. We can't thank you enough for tuning, as Dewey says, tuning us in, even though we haven't tuned anybody in a decade now. It's been all logging online and all that. But, hey, a 35-0 lead here. The Beavers have been killing it, offense, defense all game long. What do the Dragons have to do here to get some momentum going in this game? Because right now they're just getting out-muscled and outdone speed-wise and in every facet of the game right now.
They just have to keep trying stuff. They've tried middle screens. They've tried the quarterback keeper around the outside. You just got to keep trying. Nothing's working. The Beavers have been able to sniff everything out and shut it down. You just got to keep trying. Keep trying new things. Keep trying things that you've worked on in practice that you do well, and hopefully you can get a leg up here. But you dug yourself a big hole in this first half, down by 5 scores, and the other team gets the ball to start with. So first thing first, you got to get a stop on defense here on the opening drive here to start the third quarter.
And something not so easily done, as the Warren Dragons will now take the field, and they'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. And you heard Coach Jeff Goodwill at our halftime interview saying, we got a lot of depth on this team. Now's the time to start getting some of them guys some playing time, which is always good because you're always building to get better and build towards the future. So those guys getting that playing time, it's going to be good for them. I would look to see Lucas Baker and a quarterback, maybe some, towards the fourth quarter.
Well, I would imagine you're probably going to see Coach Goodwill keep the starters in for maybe the first 2-3 series in this third quarter and then start bringing JV guys in. There's nothing like live game action to get the guys some seasoning. But they've scored 5 times in that first half. 5 different guys scored. So just a plethora of talent on this team this year.
Well, right now it's going to be Charlie Blum got it teed up at the 40-yard line. It will be a running clock as soon as toe meets the ball. And we are underway in the third quarter play, brought to you by Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales. Here come the Beavers. Breaking a tackle, trying to get to the outside. Face mask as Will Allen gets turned around. And here comes the corner bar and grill Hankey. But he basically hog-tied that face mask. And
there was no
inclination?
No, there was no. That was a full-fledged grab of the face mask. It was no I can't figure out the word I want to say, but it wasn't a whoops, I touched the face mask. No, he flat out grabbed it and jerked on it. Incidental.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay. The whole crew from Jack on down is laughing right now. Just so you know.
I'm a highly educated person, too. So I got an associate's degree. I went to college, sometimes things elude me.
Oh, we love you, Deuster.
So it didn't take long. Carey is on the sidelines clapping away as Lucas Baker out there leading the offense.
All right, Baker turns, gives to the running back. They break it out to the outside. Tried to break a tackle. Gets to the Dusty's towing 50-yard stripe. And that was Lesher on the carry.
Good gain on first down as he gets a solid 5 yards out to the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 5.
So I was calling for it, Dewey, and here's Lucas Baker into the game. Now you got to build a little bit towards next year. And you get games like this, you have to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Tyler Anderson with the tackle for the Dragons. I was watching him and Nolan warm up at halftime there. He throws a nice ball about 50 yards down the field as the two of them are playing catch about 50 yards, 55 yards apart.
Set up in the gun. Lamec-Elber shifts to his left hip pocket, turns, give to Lesher. He's got Lamec-Elbers out front blocking, breaks a tackle, and the second man comes in and tackles him just shy of the line to gain.
And I believe that was number... Get my cheater glasses on here. And that was number 19 with the tackle for the Dragons, Alex Menio. And that puts Beavers in 3rd down and short for just the 3rd time tonight.
Baker lines up. Now he's got him teed up in the backfield with him. A little off tee here. Twins to the bottom side, Lucas Baker. Ready? Takes a snap. Turns, gives. Here's Lesher off the left side. He's going to push the pile, and he's got about 5 on the gain, and it's going to be a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor 1st down.
And the Beavers offense picking up right where they left off in the first half, chunking out those Dahlia Gifts and Decor 1st downs. Piled up 12 in the first half and already have 1 here in the second. As Lucas Baker driving this offense for the Beavers here in the second half.
Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales, 3rd quarter of play, 8:27 to go. Running clock the rest of the way. It is the Mercy Rule. 35-0 Beavers lead it. It is Baker in the gun. Twins to the bottom side. Single receiver up top. He's got 2 backs. As one now shifts to his right. Turns, gives. Here comes Lesh. He's around. He lowers his head, and he's going to gain a little chunk there. Call it 7, maybe 6 yards.
Looks like 6 as it's 2nd down and 4 as he gets inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Need to get to the 33, so 2nd down and 4 for the Beavers. Baker very patient in the huddle. And once he breaks the huddle, getting the guys up to the line, he watches for that back official to put his hand up before he sets the line and runs the play.
Porter Kafferlin checks into the game.
Clock continuing to run here, down to 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter here.
Twins top side. Kafferlin, the lone receiver to the bottom. Lucas Baker in at quarterback now, as Corry will have the rest of the night off, I'm guessing. Turns, gives, Lesher up the middle. It's got a hole. There goes the Tasmanian Devil, and he's up across the 20, down to the 16-yard line. And there goes Nick Lesher.
A big J.H. Napa Auto Parts big run for the Tasmanian Devil. Another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down as the Beavers churn inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 17.
What a huge, monstrous run. And boy, if Lesher gets going late, this game's going to end in a hurry because they will keep that clock just a-moving. Regardless of running clock or not, they're going to wear the Dragons down in a hurry if he gets going. Right now, he's lined up in the backfield again with Albers. Baker has them split out. Twins to the top side. Furcina, the lone receiver, to the bottom. Back to pass. Baker throws a quick slant. Furcina's got it inside the 5. Pushing the pile in Furcina. And they're going to drag him backwards. And he's going to get down to about the 2. As Lucas Baker was looking for his first varsity touchdown pass right there. Furcina gave him all the effort he could, but the Dragons wrangled him up, Dewey.
Nice throw. I told you he throws a nice ball. He zipped that one into Furcina, and Furcina nearly punched it into the end zone, just shy at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, so they got another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down as the Beavers are knocking on the door again.
1st and goal from the 1. And I'm imagining it's going to be Lesher to call here, but I would like to see Baker get that first varsity touchdown pass. Albers motions over, and the give is to Lesher, and he is in for the Beavers. Touchdown! Corry Custom Machine touchdown, and another Corry manufactured drive right there for the Beavers as they continue to just tack points onto the board tonight.
Just able to score at will here, Scott. That's the 3rd 1-yard touchdown run of the night for the Beavers to go along with 3 big pass plays. And here comes Zach Turbin out for the PAT again. 5 for 5 in the first half.
Will Allen takes a snap, gets it down. Turbin splits the uprights. With 5:19 to go here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales 3rd quarter of play. Your Beavers lead it 42-0. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this from our sponsors. Karate Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Karate Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Karate Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus. Oh, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com, on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions, and all around the Boxcast streaming app on Apple, Roku, Fire TV, and Chromecast. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Sammy Fisher with you. On cameras are Jack Hasbrook, the lovely Lisa Lockwood, and Hunter Jordan on that Viking Plastics field camera. And also doing some sideline reporting tonight down there as the Beavers have it teed up at the 40, Dewey.
Yeah, Nolan Carey has it teed up as he starts to jog into it. Puts it high in the air. Caught by Clemente inside the 15, going to his right, out across the 20 to the 30, 40. And slowed down by Turbin.
Yeah. He got met by a brick wall there and just plowed right through it. Big return for Clement right there.
I think that might have been Nolan Carey on the stop there, so I'm looking for him to come off the sideline of the Dragons to get back over here on the near side. Here he comes. That's one thing I always get a little nervous about him being out there for the kickoffs. He ain't afraid to put his nose in there and get to the grindstone.
Yeah, we seen last week that monstrous hit he had and stacked it up there again.
So the Dragons will start inside of Beaver territory for the first time tonight.
Well, now the Dragons just need to take this momentum now and try and build off of it, right?
Well, that's what you look to do. You just got to find stuff to build on and continue to work. As Sheen has it in the gun here.
Takes a snap, back to pass, looking. Nobody's open. He's scrambling around now under heavy pressure, and they're going to sack him up back there. It's a lifted health sack. And I'm trying to see the pile here, Dewey.
Well, the sun gets down, and the pile gets harder to read, and there was probably 6 or 5 black jerseys in on that tackle. It's just sheer numbers on the defensive side, and it looks like the Beavers are staying very true to their lanes of pursuit, as Sheen had absolutely no place to go once he broke out of the pocket. He run into black shirt after black shirt over there, and it's a loss on a play back out to the 39-yard line, so second down and 13.
Brady Sheen, Twins in the backfield. He's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he tucks his head, and he gets wrapped up there. Looks like Marcus Meredith in there on the tackle.
Pursuing from the backside, and Sheen a little slow to get up as he's not gotten up off the ground yet. So we're going to have a Corey Manor injury timeout for him as the Dragons are looking at 3rd and 8.
Corey Manor injury timeout, 42-0, 3:44 to go. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this. Located at 710 East Columbus Avenue, Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales takes pride in having an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. They have a passion for vehicles and a passion for helping their customers. For the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you'll ever have, contact Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales today, 814-964-3153, or visit them on Facebook. Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales. Service, reliability, quality. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Brady Sheen up and okay. He'll have to come out for a play. But he's jogging off to the worn bench, so that's a good sign for the Dragons.
Yeah, good sign. He's able to get up and get off the field quickly under his own power. Unfortunately for the Dragons, your backup quarterback's got to come in now for at least one play. Could be longer. Who knows?
3:42 as the clock winds now. We are under the mercy rule. 42-0 Beavers lead it in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter of play. And under center, this is Aaron Sheen, freshman. So Sheen turns, gives up the middle, and the Beavers stack it up, but pushing his way. Can't break through.
Gets a gain of 1 down to the 33-yard line, so 4th down and 7. As Sheen comes back in, Brady Sheen comes back into the huddle, so just sat out the one play and back into the fray. Under 3 minutes to go as the Dragons will go for it here on 4th down.
2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Sheen split backs as takes a snap here, gives to the up back, and no dice. As I believe that was to Aiden Egger.
Yeah, number 22.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs here, Dewey.
Yep, 1 yard gain to the 32-yard line, and that's where the Beavers will take over yet again on offense.
So I want to thank some more sponsors for our broadcast this year. Corry Manor, Corry Federal Credit Union, Nat's Butcher Block, Epiphany's Emporium, Humes Ford, Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales, Corry J. Lambert Surveying, U-Tex Body Shop, Lifted Health, Rossbacher's Insurance Group, Dusty's Towing. We have Corey Central Labor Club, Gladiator Law Firm, K&E Surveyors, Bracken Funeral Home, Corry Manufacturing, Relevant Church, J.H. Napa Auto Parts, Viking Plastics, Dynasty Construction, P2 Paving, Healthy Smiles, Erie Community College, and the list goes on and on and on. Man, we are so thankful and lucky for all of our sponsorship this year.
Yeah, we're just as stacked as the Beavers are this year. As we have number 33, Frankie Barr, in the backfield behind Baker. He'll get the carry coming over the right side. And a minimal gain over the right side, maybe a 1-yard gain, so 2nd down and 9 for the Beavers.
The bruiserweight.
A bowling ball.
Yeah, Frankie Barr. He gets going. Dragons might find themselves with a few more bumps and bruises on them. As the clock ticks down, under 140 to go. As onto the field jogs Carson Braswell, number 20, into the game. So the young kids coming in now, Dewey.
Yep. Second string's in there a lot.
Baker in the gun, turns, pitches, option play out to Barr. Barr just lowers his head. He's going to get swallowed up, but that's what I mean by bruiserweight. Man, Frankie Barr, he's going to hit you.
And you ain't going to shy away from it. But a nice job of the Dragons to get in there and force that play in the backfield. And it's a loss on a play as the Beavers are looking at 3rd down and 11.
Down to 45 seconds to go here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales 3rd quarter of play. Want to remind you, we've got a busy, busy week next week as it starts off on Wednesday. As Dewey and I will be at Girard for middle school football, and Mr. Stephen Mountain will be right here at Sheen Field for some soccer. And actually, before that, we have JV action.
On Saturday.
So here's the snap, passes out, caught, and up the sideline, breaking a tackle, trying to cut back in, and finally gets corralled. But that's Porter Kafferlin with a Dahlia Home and Gifts Decor, whatever first down you want to call it.
Dahlia's Gifts and Decor.
Thank you.
First
Nothing
down.
home about it.
And welcome into Porter Kafferlin as he's back into the lineup this week. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Beavers lead after 3 complete, 42-0.
And we're going to send that word down to Hunter Jordan when we come back right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing Company has been voted best manufacturing employer in Corry with over 75 years of manufacturing excellence. They are currently hiring for all positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. Corry Manufacturing Company would like to wish all the student athletes the best of. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Let's send it down to Hojo. Hunter, what do you got for us here?
So the Beavers dominating going into the 4th quarter. Right now it is a 42-0 game against the Warren Dragons. Couple backups, a lot of JV guys on the field now. Lucas Baker and the Beavers, they're looking to just chew the clock and get their 2nd straight victory to start off 2024. Scott, back up to you.
All right, sounds good, Hunter, as right now the Beavers got it 1st and 10. Just outside of the Dusty's Towing 50-yard line. It's Lucas Baker in, as we just heard, to give it to the bowling ball, Frankie Barr, and they're going to stack him up after maybe a yard or two on the play.
Yeah, off the right side of that line, gets out to the 48-yard line, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 9, as it's just a straight give and going over the right side as Frankie Barr will come to the sideline. Nathan Weiss in with the play call.
And Weiss is another one of those guys, right? Got a little bit of speed to him.
Yeah, Frankie comes out, the Thunder leaves, and Lightning comes into the game.
Twins top side here for Lucas Baker. Weiss in the backfield. Baker waiting. Now the official's hand goes up. Baker is going to take the snap. Turns, gives. Weiss up the middle. He breaks a tackle, pushing his way to forward, and he's going to get close to about a yard shy of that, maybe 2 yards shy of the line to gain there, Dewey.
Yeah, a good push off that right side up the hash mark, and he's going to get all the way across the 45, just shy of the 44. So third down and a short 2 yards or a long one, as it's right in between the yard markers.
So Frankie Barr checks back into the game as Weiss comes off. So Barr, 5'6", 210-pound senior running back for the Beavers. We'll see if we can get him rumbling here past that line to gain, Dewey.
He's not shy about contact. We've seen that.
Baker waiting, takes a snap, turns, gives. Barr has a lane. Barr gets there, ball's out on the ground. And we're going to have to wait to see this one. This might be Warren Ball, and it is a Bracken Funeral Home turnover as Barr lost the handle, and the Warren Dragons will take over as we are in the fourth quarter of play, brought to you by Corey J. Lambert Surveying with 10:07 to go. The Dragons will have a chance to get on the board here if they can get something going.
Yeah, they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Got a long ways to getting back into this one, as the Beavers out on defense looking to hold their ground. Dragons to just one first down the entire ball game here.
So Sheen set up in the gun here, has a sidecar to his left, and he gives it to him, and he gets through. And up across the Dusty's towing 50-yard line, I believe that was Corbett with the carry.
Yeah, number 3 with a strong run there on first down. Gets 8 yards out to the Dusty's towing stripe. And it's 2nd down and 2.
Dusty's towing. I'd like to thank you for keeping them on their toes, as he likes to say. 2nd and 2 for the Dragons. Sheen takes it, gives it to him again, and he's got enough for a Dahlia Gifts and Decor first down. And again on the carry, Aiden Corbett moving the chains for the Dragons.
Kind of with a little misdirection on there. But Corbett just putting his head down and moving north and south on the field. Has the Dragons their second Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down of the night. Under 9 minutes to go in the ball game.
Sheen in the gun, sidecar to his left. Takes it, gives it to him again, coming around the right side. Has a lane, breaks a tackle, and the Beavers finally wrap him up and drop him. But he's going to get all the way up to the 34-yard line, Dewey, and another Dahlia Gifts and Decor first down.
And that's what you need to continue to do. Just continue to do what's working for you. As the Dragons have finally found some offense here tonight in Corbett's number 3. As he has back-to-back first downs, and the Beavers working in their JV guys again. As they send fresh guys into the fray.
Looks like Kevin Heiser comes.
Yeah, number 57, Heiser in. And they do a
there's
reverse and stay at home.
Dropped in the backfield. Mason Savitz says, how you do?
And just like that, little razzle-dazzle doesn't fool the Beavers. The guys stay at home and are well rewarded with a big loss on the play of about eight yards. So it brings up 2nd down and 18 from outside the 40 at the 42.
Was that Savitz or was that number 5, Cafferlin?
No, it wasn't Cafferlin.
It was Cafferlin.
Was it Cafferlin?
So Sammy says, and the running back slips and gets touched down in the backfield.
Well, I'm looking. I thought maybe it was Lesher, but he's standing on the sideline with his helmet in his hand. And I would imagine most of the other starters are doing the same. It was a single digit, I'll give you that.
It was Porter Cafferlin.
All right.
They got an up-close shot of it.
Porter Cafferlin with a great play in the backfield with the 8-yard loss. As he's really had his hand in this one. Back off the PUP list in week 2.
Sheen takes it. Screen pass. Flips it out to his wide receiver. Trying to break through the sea of black, and there is no parting that black sea out there.
Short gain.
Swarming to the football, Dewey.
Gets it back down to about the 41-yard line where it'll be 4th down and 17. As we roll up on 6 minutes to go.
6:15.
Boy, this second half has just flown by, Scott, with that rolling clock, a running clock in the second half. Beavers did get one score to open things up here in the second half.
Here's the give coming around the right side and stacked up and finally tackled.
Ball carrier was 44, Tyler Anderson. But the Dragons are going to turn it over again on downs. And we have another Warren Dragon down on the field. That's Anderson, the ball carrier, as he's a little slow into getting up, but finally gets up under his own. But we have a change in possession as the Beavers defense comes up strong there and takes it away on downs.
I'd like to thank more of our sponsors for our game tonight and all year long. We've got Crotty Chevrolet, Dahlia Gifts and Decor, Peace B. Not a whole lot of Peace B punts tonight, Dewey, from the Beaver side. Corry Custom Machine, Corry Community Foundation, Sawyer Builders, Burns Garage, Salt Church, Relevant Church, and Lake Erie Appliance. 42 in total for the year. Thank you guys so much. We can't do and bring the great coverage to you like we do without your help. As Lucas Baker comes out with 1st and 10, trips to the top side, single receiver to the bottom. He's got a sidecar and Frankie Barr set up to his right. Baker takes the snap. Quick pass inside and tackled immediately as the catch was made by Chris Bemis.
Another quick throw from Baker. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I don't know about you, Scott, but that's 2 crisp passes from Baker right on the money. 2nd and 3 for the Beavers outside the 40 at the 41. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. As this one was decided early tonight.
Beavers break huddle, spread them out, 3 top side, single receiver to the bottom. Barr in the backfield. Baker waiting for the official to put his hand up. 4:25 to go here in the Corey J. Lambert survey, 4th quarter of play. Official's hand goes up. Baker will take the snap. Turns, gives it. Barr's got a little bit of a lane. He's got a little juice. And he dropped the ball again on the carpet. And the Dragons again pick up the loose ball. It's another Bracken Funeral Home turnover.
I'll tell you what, Frank is probably the one that's most upset about that one, as he had a nice run going, but then just forgot to about that ball security at the end of the run. And the Dragons are right there to pounce on it and get another opportunity here, as they will have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
Clock continues to roll as the Beavers going to walk out of here with a 2-0 record tonight. Warren Dragons will look to try and build some kind of momentum. Here's the give around the left side. Little bit of a lane, and the Beavers twist them down at about the 40, well, we'll call it the 46-yard line, and a pick up a 3. Pardon me, pick up a 4 on the play.
2nd down and 6. Nice run there by Corbett. Going over to the left side, one of the bright spots for the Dragons here tonight, as he's done a nice job of running the ball for him. Clock continuing to move here.
Well, Dewey, we're going to have to pick a Crotty Chevrolet player of the game, and we got the officials with the timeout again. Officials timeout. So we're going to need that early so we can send word down to Hunter Jordan. And we'll have the player of the game along with Coach Jeff Goodwill. for the post-game report, brought to you by P2 Paving.
Offensive play of the game.
Okay, player of the game. As the ball is toted across the first down marker for the Dragons.
Okay. Lester?
So we got 2:45 to go. Here's the snap, give up the middle. He's got a hole, he gets to the outside. He's got enough for a first down, and the Beavers finally corral him, but he's inside the 30-yard line. Big carry for Aiden Corbett.
As, again, the Dragons get another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down inside deep inside Beaver territory, as they're inside the 30 now. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Here's the snap coming around right to the near side. Beaver's going to corral him this time and drop him right about the 30, call it the 32.
Tyler Adderhold with the tackle in the backfield as they lose about 3 yards on the play, maybe 4. Back out to the 32-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and 13.
Here's the give. A little end around reverse there, and Beavers, oh, he got through. He's going to be in for a Dragons touchdown. Number 44, Tyler Anderson, gets into the end zone. It's the Dragons' first touchdown of the year.
Kudos to the Dragons sticking with it. Working hard, and they're rewarded with a long touchdown run there. Get the goose egg off the scoreboard. It's 42-6. Building a little momentum as they will go into week 3. 0-2. And we got a change at quarterback, too. We got Aaron Sheen, number 4, in there. He's been in there for a little bit here now, Scott, as they'll wing it out as they go for 2. And it's caught in the left flank, but there's 3 black jerseys on top of the receiver, and the PAT will be no good.
So with 1:15 to go in the game in the Corey J. Lambert Survey 4th quarter of play, the Beavers lead at 42-6. We'll be back right after this quick break from our sponsors. The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring. Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com, on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions, and on the TV streaming apps Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, and Chromecast. All across, all you have to do is download the Boxcast app onto those streaming devices and then search for Deej Experience LLC and watch it on your big screen TV. As the Dragons have it teed up here after scoring a touchdown. The 2-point try was no good. And the Dragons will kick it away here. And the Beavers field it at the 5. Take it across the 10 to the 20 with speed. Coming out to the 30. And a hit there, breaks another tackle, spins off another one, and he's up to the 40-yard line. A huge return for the Beavers.
Just a relentless effort to get upfield and refusing to going down. A nice return out to the 40.
You get a number, Stan? Well, the Beavers, with a minute 3, will have to kill the clock here as we take a look at the instant replay. Dion Canaday.
Number 26 for the Beavers, freshman. Played a lot quarterback in middle school last year.
Big return here as the Beavers come out onto the field. Trips bottom side. Too many guys on the field as Kafferlin has to run off. Single receiver to the top side. Baker in the gun. Down to 35 seconds. Should be the last play of the game. And Barr stood up and dropped. Or pardon me, that was Weiss on the carry. 23, not 33. So Weiss gets dropped, and that's going to wrap it up as the Beavers don't have to run another play. And they're going to open up the 24-25 campaign with a 2-0 record on the year.
That will do it as the clock hits all zeros. Beavers win this one 42-6.
And that'll start us with the P2 Paving post-game report. Let P2 pay for you. We're going to have Hunter Jordan on the sideline with Coach Jeff Goodwill and our Corry Chevrolet player of the game. But first, let's get to the offensive play of the game, brought to you by Healthy Smiles of Corry.
I believe this one came early. Let's give it to number 16, Connor Sterling, freshman, with his first varsity TD catch of his career. It was a 49-yard touchdown catch from Nolan Carey back in the first quarter as the Beavers opened up the scoring.
And let's go with the defensive play of the game, brought to you by Erie Community College.
Well, I tell you what, this kid had a whale of a game, not only offensively but defensively. Had a sack, also had a fumble recovery. I'm going to give him the Corry Chevrolet. No, get it right here, Herd.
Erie Community College.
Erie Community College defensive play of the game. Nick Lesher with a fumble recovery late in the second quarter.
And let's go with the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. You know what? Under pressure all night long. Got down, got hurt, got back up, got back in the game. Let's go. Well, you know what? Aiden Corbett. Let's go there because Aiden Corbett had a pretty good game on the ground for Warren. And then, of course, the touchdown by number 44, Tyler Anderson. A couple guys getting it done for the Dragons late in the game. We'll co it up tonight, Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. And with that, we're going to get set, hopefully here as the Beavers will have it huddled up. Let's go with your thoughts on the game, Dewey.
Well, I think I'm most impressed with the fact that the Beavers defense shut the Dragons out in that first half, not allowing a first down until late in the first half. They did give up the one first down, and that was it in the first half. Dominant play on the line from both sides of the ball for that offensive defensive line. Ton of plays in the backfield. They were gap sound. They played 11 hats to the ball. They were aggressive. They were hungry. They went after it, and they played with a ton of confidence here tonight. So just a phenomenal job by the defensive units in that first half and all game long as they nearly had a shutout here tonight, but a very dominant performance all across the stat sheets as, again, they held the Warren offense to just 15 yards in that first half on their way to a solid victory here tonight.
And that offense just clicking on all cylinders. Carey was dropping dimes. He could have thrown to you, and he would have hit you for a touchdown eventually.
Yeah, I would have.
I don't know if you would have ever got there. You would have probably died of oxygen or lack of. But you know what? Carey was dropping dimes tonight. 5 different guys in the end zone.
1 touchdown in the first quarter, but then 4 touchdowns in the second quarter as the Beavers built a big lead in that second quarter. But 5 different guys scored in that first half as the Beavers led at 35-0 at halftime. And this will be a fun one that the Beavers will reflect on in years to come, as this was the night that they took it to the Dragons here at home.
Well, we're going to take a commercial break real quick. When we come back, we'll have Coach Jeff Goodwill and our Corry Chevrolet Player of the Game. Stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll have it for you right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. With over 25 years of professional and complete land surveying experience, Corry J. Lambert can take care of all your surveying needs. Licensed in Pennsylvania and New York, Corry J. Lambert offers boundary, construction, flood elevation, and other specialized surveys. Get a quote today by giving them a call at 814-964-1196. And make sure to check their website out at www.cjlambertsurveying.com. Corry J. Lambert Surveying, 916 Blue Eyed Road in Spring Creek. Located at 14333 Main Street in Wattsburg, Corry Custom Machine specializes in CNC turning, CNC vertical machining, Swiss screw machining, and Brown and Sharp screw machines. Corry Custom Machine offers superior quality and precision parts demanded in today's industry. They invite your inquiries and look forward to the opportunity to provide you quality machine parts. Learn more today by visiting CorryCustomMachine.com.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave couple $100, you could leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, thank you guys for showing up, doing your job tonight. Another excellent performance from all of our team here. As we're going to send it down here to our on-field reporter here in just a minute. Hopefully he's going to have Nolan Carey, and then we'll have Coach Jeff Goodwill. But Dewey Hurd with me tonight, Jack Hasbrook on camera, Lisa Lockwood on main camera, and Sammy Fisher on the switch here. Phenomenal job by you guys tonight. Again, it's not a one-man show ever here, and I'm grateful for all your help and support, as well as all of our sponsors. But we are waiting on Nolan Carey is going to be our Corry Chevrolet Spotlight, or Corry Chevrolet Player of the Game here tonight for the Beavers. Phenomenal performance, Dewey. What do you have on a stat line for him?
For Nolan, He was 11 out of 17 for pass attempts tonight, 231 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. Also, I believe he had 3 carries for 23 yards, but just a tremendous job by the offense tonight, led by Corry. Also had a couple of punts that pinned the Dragons deep in their own end, as it looks like he's finally going to come up to our sideline reporter and get a word in here with Hunter Jordan, as he's a wanted man by a lot of guys here in the post game.
So Nolan making his way over and gets a handshake from Dad and Coach Corry, and we are going to send it down to our on-field sideline reporter, and. And we're going to send it down right now. Hunter Jordan on the mic. What do you got for us down there, Hunter, with our...
Standing here with your Corry Chevrolet player of the game, QB Nolan Corry. Nolan went 11 for 17 with 231 yards and 3 TDs tonight. Man, a big team win tonight, Nolan.
Yes, great team win. Starting out 2-0, huge for us. We haven't done this in who knows how long. It's great motivation for us coming into Fort LaBeouf next week.
Yeah, I was just about to bring up, this is the best start to the season that the Beavers have had in a long time, since we were younger. So, it's got to be really rewarding with you being a senior.
Yeah, it's not normal. We haven't gone 2-0 in a long time. All our guys putting in the work in the off season and then cashing out right now, actually.
What can we expect to see from the Beavers offense and the Beavers altogether the rest of the season?
A good team effort.
A good team effort. Hopefully a lot of wins.
That's the plan.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Well, there's your Corry Chevrolet player of the game, senior quarterback Nolan Corry. And momentarily we will be picking up a word with head coach Jeff Goodwill. Scott?
All right, there's Hunter Jordan with the Corry Chevrolet player of the game here tonight. And Dewey, a masterful performance by Nolan Corry. We kind of had an inkling that he was going to kind of toss the pigskin around quite a bit tonight, and the Warren defenders just weren't ready for the speed of the Beavers at the wide receiver position. And there was a few times where they just the short, quick slant plays on cue, little rhythm passing. They bring everybody up. Bang, over the top he went. They read it perfectly. Sucked him in and then over the top.
There was a couple of plays, too, there. One, I remember to Blake Cook that he absolutely had a couple of steps on his defensive back and just flat dropped the ball that was dimed to him. No misstep at all by Nolan. He just comes right back and threw the ball right back to Cook, and Cook took it in for a touchdown. So a nice effort here by tonight, and look for many, many more W's for the Beavers this year.
Well, it looks like Coach Goodwill is kind of tied up at the moment, so I think we'll wrap it up here and call it a night, Dewey. People got to get to work in the morning. Don't forget it is Thursday night. So make sure you go to work in the morning.
Yeah, I'm going to go to work. It'll be a short day for me. I'll be done early, so.
So with that, for our crew, we want to thank Hunter Jordan down on the field doing some sideline reporting tonight. Dewey Hurd, Mr. Jack Hasbrook, Sammy Fisher, Lisa Lockwood. I'm Scott Lockwood for DeegeExperience.com and on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions. You've been watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Until next time, God bless you all. Have a great night.